This is a 2014 Airstream International Signature Series 23D, and we're going to walk around and look at some of the outside features that it has. Starting at the front, you'll see the aluminum box that houses the propane tanks. You open it with a switch back here, open up the lid, and you can see the two propane tanks inside. You can remove the box and loosen the tanks themselves by turning this knob. Directly behind that you see the bracket that holds the Honda EU 2000 generator, and underneath that is the battery box. And that's where the batteries for the trailer are located. Also up front, you'll see that there is a propane port. If it'll focus on that. There you go. And that's it down there. Allows you to use, there you go, if you want to bring a gas grill along with you, you can actually just hook it up to this port and use the tanks that are built into the trailer and not have to bring your own propane tank. While we're under here, you can see also that this is where the spare tire is stored. We'll continue working our way around. The door and the steps. This device here is what raises and lowers the feet using this tool. Hook it up and turn it once again to raise and lower the stabilizing jacks. Exhaust vent for the kitchen. This is the latch that holds the door open when you swing it all the way. And your outside electrical. This is the access for the hot water heater. It's there. This is the drain for draining the hot water, which you do as part of a winterization procedure. The igniter for the propane operation. You want to check this periodically, make sure that ants or wasps or no other kind of insect have built nests and blocked up the tubes in it. Working our way around, there are two storage compartments in the rear. This first one gives you access to some of the plumbing, some valves. Once again, the hot water heater is directly behind that white wall. There's a light in here, which was left on. And then the rear bumper has a storage compartment. Turn, lifts up. You can keep more things back there. It stays open. Close it by lifting. Goes back down. Turn to lock. This side is where all of your connections are. First connection is for outside cable or satellite TV. Next is your shoreline connection for electrical. Your city water connection for hooking a garden hose up with pressurized water. This is the sewer flusher for flushing out your black tank. The outdoor shower is also on this side. It's kept locked. And your freshwater inlet is on this side. Once again, kept locked. You can just open this cap, stick a hose in, and fill that tank. There we go. These two vents are access to the back side of the refrigerator. Shouldn't need to go in there very often. Similar to the hot water heater, just for an inspection, make sure insects haven't built any nests in here. We almost skipped by it, but underneath are your drain connections. There's a light here for your gray with the gray handle, black with the black handle tanks. You'd hook up your hose to this, pull the lever to open the valve, and drain your tanks. This corner's stabilizer jack connection. Storage for the hose that you hook onto the connection that we just talked about. Access to the back of the furnace. This actually has screws, so I don't believe it's intended to be opened unless you're going to be servicing it. The last stabilizer jack. And that brings us back to the front. The plastic outside windows can be opened to reveal the glass windows behind it. So you'd actually prop that up like that in order to open that window. And then you'll see behind these screws, they aren't threaded screws, they just turn a quarter of a turn. It's like a cam lock. One here and one here. And that allows you to swing out that whole corner window for cleaning. Sometimes they have a tendency to for leaves to fall down behind them, and they need to be cleaned out periodically. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.